YouTube and Twitch and my Facebook page, my profile page, everywhere where you can see me. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I'll give you some time to see if you connect. Welcome, welcome. So this is another episode of my Songversation that I've been doing since the beginning of April, from Tuesday to Saturday, 30 minutes during the week and 1 hour during the weekend for a concert format. And this is a little bit of time with me, Neni Carolina Chacin, I am a professional singer, gospel and jazz singer, and also a life and business coach that turns your visions into reality, that I automate your business and optimize your life. I hope you are all well at home. Things are starting to opening up, and I always start with a special song where in these episodes I sing and I coach and I share a few of the stories. It's a Songversation where I do a little bit of storytelling as well to teach you some of the strategies and tools that I have learned to gain success as an entrepreneur and as a human being in the world, going from one country to the other. And here I am in Boston succeeding. Hello, hello. Welcome to join us. So this is again, I hope you're having a good time. This is at 111 every day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 1 hour with me. So first thing I want to tell you is this special song that I prepared for you. It's one of my favorite songs. It's originally one of the songs in the film The Prince of Egypt, sung by Mariah Carey. And I used to sing this song at the church here during the meditation time. They would let us be very free with our selection, and I chose this song for today because right now we need a lot of hope and we need a lot of miracles in our life, that we need to believe that miracles can happen, and we need to believe that things can change, that of course nothing changes without any action. But I'm going to sing this song to inspire some inspiration and motivation for you to believe that things can change and the dreams that you really believe can come true. Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hope for a song we barely understood. Now we're not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like a summer bird so swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I'd never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve? When you believe, somehow you will. You will when you believe. They don't always happen when you ask. And it's easy to give in to your fears. But when you're blinded by the pain, can't see the way, get through the rain. Small but still resilient voices, hope is very near. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. I know you will. I know when you believe. Believing is more than faith, right? Believing is to feel it with your heart, to think it with your brain, and to do it with your body, right? Believing is more than just faith. And this week I've been talking about stories about my father, and in honor, this whole week has been about fathers, because Father's Day is coming up, and we've been honoring our fathers. And I've been talking about different lessons that I've learned from my father. And today's theme is left brain dad. So I know that a lot of things that you have in your life from your dad, maybe from a certain kind of dad. Maybe your dad was left brain, maybe your dad was right brain. My dad was a very left brain dad. He was very meticulous, he loved the numbers, and he was very in the box. He wanted to do the things the way the rules said and everything, and he followed all the line items. And it was interesting that he had a daughter that was completely the opposite. I am right brain, as you can see. I'm wearing colors, and I'm a singer, and also I am a software engineer, but I actually was able to combine the two, the left brain part that my dad influenced in me and my creativity side, to create a career for myself as a software engineer and apply the numbers, but also mix it with my creativity to come up with solutions and live a different life that is maybe unconventional for a lot of people. I wanted to be independent. I didn't want to be a worker. I worked at the stock exchange, meaning with a lot of numbers, a lot of different things in Venezuela, and I was doing the software installation. I was analyzing all the numbers of the stocks and how doing all the reports, analyzing all the software code that was running for the trading system. I was doing the settling software for the accounting part. So definitely that left brain from my dad influenced me a lot. But how do you cope with something that is so opposite? Well, you don't have to fight it. You don't have to fight it. You just have to learn. And how can you become left brain and right brain at the same time? Well, it takes effort. And it's not just about believing, right? Like believing is not just faith. A miracle doesn't just happen. You have to put an effort. So all of my life, my dad was definitely looking at what are the facts, what are the things, what are the legal implications, what are the numbers, what is the result. And in business, we have to do right about the same thing. What are your numbers? What are the results? Because at the end, your success will be measured in what kind of freedom do you have? What kind of resources do you have to have the freedom that you want and deserve, right? So at the end, if you don't know your numbers, if you don't know, as a creative person, if you don't know how much you need to generate for a living, if you don't know what your budget is, if you don't know what your cost is, then you can't really progress as a business. And it will be a very disorganized business, and you may have a chance of failure. More chances of failure than chances of success. So I was able to combine that left brain influence from my dad into my life. So I made sure that I had good grades, and the numbers were important to him. I said, was it good? Was it 18? It was a scale from 1 to 20. It was similar to the French scale, right, in Venezuela at that time. So I had to have 20 and all, because if I didn't have 20, that wasn't kind of good. Like, oh, you could have 20, you don't have 20. So from 18 to 20 is the equivalent of A+. So I had to have those scores. And if it wasn't, then he was like, oh, okay, it's okay. So in the end, he was focused on the final number. Like, is it succeeding? Is she passing the classes when I was studying, right? When I was living in the house? And how much does it cost? And for example, I was more of a free-flowing person. My dad had a budget for the year, and we could only buy clothes during the summertime. So only the summertime we could go. He would give us a budget, and he would say, "This is the budget for clothes, and you can only buy clothes right now in the summer, in August." We will go on vacation, and we had to buy the clothes for the whole year, all the regular clothes, like to go out. And I was really upset about that. I could not, till the point that I decided I would not buy any clothes when he was giving us for summer, because it was not in alignment with my creativity and my spontaneity. I wanted to buy clothes whenever I felt like, okay, maybe I saw something I liked, then I want to buy it, but I couldn't. I had to wait until August when my dad gave us the budget to buy clothes. This is back in Venezuela when I was growing up. Then I asked him, well, maybe you give me that budget and I can stretch it throughout the year. It's better, I prefer. But actually I lost because I didn't get anything. So it was either the way he wanted or nothing. So it's, when you're living in my house, you do as I say. So I couldn't get over that, because left brain people are very square. They're very much into their idea, and they can't change. They can't be flexible. So in this time, it's important to know your numbers. It's important to be organized, and it's important to know exactly what the rules are. But it's also important to be flexible, because if you're not flexible, then you can miss an opportunity. For example, it's just giving you an example with the clothes. I missed the opportunity of something. Maybe it was on sale. Maybe it was something that's not available later. And in these times of pandemics and stock exchanges up and down, lots of uncertainty and lots of tribulation, lots of riots and lots of things going on all over the world, and protests and everything, we have to be very flexible to adapt to this new world. So yes, you maybe wanted to have everything scheduled, everything aligned, but you have to be open for something to change tomorrow. Like, we didn't know that we were going to go from pandemic to riots, to looting, to lockdown, to military blocking, to curfew. We didn't know all that. So how do you cope as a left brainer for that? So you have to exercise the muscle of being right brain. So the fact that you are more left brain or right brain doesn't mean that you cannot have some of those properties or those attributes in your life. You have to do an exercise, and you have to practice doing these creative things and expose yourself. If you're a left brainer, for example, you can expose yourself to risk. Right brainers have the shiny syndrome. Their risk, they don't care about the risk. They go all in. That means that they can take the opportunity of these times because they can just go and wing it. But a left brainer needs more the structure, for example. But if you know how to find things, the left brainers will be very successful right now, because they can just study their numbers, be at home, not be talking too much to a lot of people, and take advantage. So everything is possible to take advantage from, as long as you practice and as long as you balance yourself. The fact that you have an influence of a family that is one way or the other doesn't mean that you are stuck or that you are affected in a negative way. In my case, I used that left brain and right brain that I had to create a career as in computer science and work for my dad, actually in the lab where he was doing statistics. I was teaching statistics to the doctors that were working in his lab. I was teaching computers to them so that they can use all the software that was coming out, and explaining them how to use this new technology, the computers. And they were personal computers at the time, right? They were desktop computers. So I was able to use that in a world where it was the left brain world, right? In the science world, the research world. And then at the stock exchange, again, I was able to be friendly, because when the brokers were coming, they're all about connections, talking to one another. So I was good at making connections and networking with the people, the brokers that were coming, and I was the best trainer because I could train them, I could talk to them and teach them. But I also was able to run the reports, do the coding, fix the code if there was a problem. It was the Vancouver Stock Exchange software that we installed over there. So I also went into the settling department, and then I helped them over there. So all these things, with the knowledge that I had in computer science. So all these things that I did in my life, I merged these two things. My mom is a right brain, actually. She likes to sing, she likes to dance, she likes to do things, and she likes to talk. So the combination created a person like me, and we can honor our fathers. Doesn't matter if they're right brain or if they're left brain. We can always learn from other sources outside. If you are left brain and your parents are left brain, well, then definitely you have the same mindset. So how can you be a little bit more right brain? So try to explore and try to take advantage of other things and other things that you don't know and that you're not natural at. It'll give you a sense of accomplishment to know that you did something out of your comfort zone. In life, if you stay in your comfort zone, you are very likely to be crushed, because that comfort zone will lead you to not take action and leave you not to grow and not to change. And it's very important right now, especially given these times that we're actually forced to stay at home, that it's very easy to even stay in the comfort zone. How many times have you gone out, maybe to test? Maybe your immune system needs some sun. So don't be powered by your fears. Don't be powered by your fears. Don't let your fears block you. Don't let your fears prevent you from believing that a miracle can happen. You are going to be okay if you go out and do something and take action. Maybe you have to call a new person online. There are lots of websites, by the way. Let me just put here. Yes, there are lots of websites. There are lots of websites out there, like Alignable, there's Bark, there's many other companies that have all these businesses that join in to actually interact with each other. So you can actually, if you go to Alignable, for example, you can connect with different cold connections, like cold interactions. You can connect with people from other businesses or the local businesses around you, and you can actually decide, and you can send your offer or your services or products and market it to them. If you can't see people right now because you're at home, you can reach out online and post as much information as you can to offer your services. Maybe word of mouth will happen. I post on my stories on Instagram. I post every day on my Instagram. I post on YouTube, on Facebook, on all the social media to get the word out. And then when people know me, they ask me, oh, what do you do? Well, I'm a coach for businesses and I'm a professional singer. Then they know what I do and they maybe refer me. I know this person and she's always there and she's really great. She does this thing and I'm going to refer you some services. So the same thing you can do, get out there and get some sales. The most important thing in this business world is to get sales. Without sales, a business cannot survive, right? So how do you get sales? But one of the ways to get sales is by, first of all, connecting with people, connecting with businesses, and talking to them and reaching out to them and marketing them online, in person, with flyers, with media, anywhere you can market and you can promote your business, right? So how do you promote your business right now during the pandemic? Well, there are lots of places. Meetups, there's meetup.com where you can actually join these Zoom calls for now, and right now they're starting to open, and you can go in there and meet people of the same ideas. The meetups are by themes. People will post some, like, for example, I belong to the meetup for the expatrié triathlon team in Paris. So when I got to Paris, I met the people over there. I met a lot of beautiful people over there, females and girls and boys. And they were all professional. They were thinking about their health. They're addicted to triathlons. So I went out with them many times. And that's how I met my piano player and her husband, my guitar player, Barbara and Mike. Shout out to Barbara and Mike. I love you. I miss you a ton. And in Paris, So I met them because we went for a dinner, the whole group. So you can socialize, you can create connections, and some of them, for example, they came here to do the Boston Marathon another year, and I came here to support them. So I cheer them because I volunteer every year for the Boston Marathon, which didn't happen this year. But every year I volunteer for, for the Boston Marathon. At the finish line. Yes, I was there during the Boston Marathon bombings as well at the finish line, and I saw the disaster. Many of my friends were there too. But in any case, you can find some connections through meetup.com. There's also internationals connections, people that are business people. And right now it's hard for me because I don't have the physical connection with people. It's all online. And I just moved back to Boston, and I haven't been interacting a lot. So without the physical connection, I've only had the online connection. But you can go and talk to people this way. This meetup.com. By the way, I do have my own group from meetup.com for Paris and the meetup.com for Boston, and I'm hosting online events there every month. And the next one, in fact, is it's actually on Monday, and I'll share here. Let me just share the screen here. Yes. Share. Up. What is that? Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Share. Application window. Here it is. All right. Yes. So, you can go to meetup.com and find me, like Live Your Dreams Paris and Live Your Dream Boston. You can find Neni Carolina Chacin, and then you can find me. There's an event for Paris. It will be at 19 at 7 p.m. at 19 at this 19-hour on Monday, Paris time, 19. And Boston, the meetup, it will be at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So it will be 1 hour where I group coach the people online. And you can find the link in the meetup. So go join my group and attend the event. So I wanted to share that information with you. And let's see if it comes back here. Yes. And so you can use these groups and these tools online to join people. There's many other things. Even some of the dating apps actually have social dating apps for meeting people. So you can have Bumble for meeting friends, for example. The Bumble app, you can meet friends that are in alignment with your ideas, and you can also do that. You can meet them online, or you can meet them in person now that everything is opening up again. So if you want to connect with people, have more than faith. Believe with all your body. Believe with all your senses that things can change and things that will change, and there will be something better for you coming up. And work every single day on your business and your success. Use all these automation tools and all these online tools that are available to you. If you want to know more, please go to my website, automateyoursuccesscoaching.com. And there you can find many resources, meditation CDs, and you can schedule a free discovery consultation with me if you want. And it's just a 30-minute or 40-minute discovery consultation where I can help you and I can guide you what you need to do, as I can hold you accountable. I can help you with your branding and marketing online. I can help you with your website if you need to, and I can help you reduce and eliminate all those fears that you have in your life, and organize and optimize your life strategy so that you can be the best that you can be every single day, and optimize your time and take advantage of all the energy that you have. A lot of people ask me throughout the years, how do you have so much energy? You're like energy bunny. And I am 51 years old, but I still have the same amount of energy. Nothing happened. Nothing has changed. In fact, I have more energy than before. Before I was more lethargic, I would say, and now I have more energy. Why? Because I eat well. So the way you eat and your health takes a lot of influence is very important for your health because it will manage your energy. The better you eat and the more nutritional food that you take, then you can have a better energy to spread throughout during the day. It's just like the budget for the clothing. You don't want to eat all your resources at lunch. You want to spread them out throughout the day so that you can have, if you have an opportunity to put a lot of energy, then you have that energy stored for that. You don't know when somebody's going to call and you're going to get an order and you have to do a coaching, you have to do something in your business, spur of the moment and give all your energy. So you have to have always this constant energy. For example, I got an order this morning about singing and I have to translate it into German and also sing it and record it. So I have to put all my effort there and then do the sale and agree. And they were just an inquiry, but I got the sale and I got it. So, and I implemented all the different things that my coach was saying, about the price, to this offer, and I was able to get it ordered. So that was good. So all that energy that I spent thinking and figuring out how to close that sale has to be there available for me. How do you do that? Well, you have to eat well. So of course, in the morning, I wake up, I take my fruit, vitamin C, I take supplements, I do everything. I did some exercise as well with Andreina Pineda. She is my favorite now. Go to once a week. I do a workout with her online on Instagram. She's great. She does bailoterapia, dance therapy, which is a special form of aerobics from Venezuela that I learned so many years ago when I was living there. They do a special aerobics with real dance. And sometimes it's jazz dance, sometimes it's Latin dance. And the fact that it's really, really focused on dancing is very much in alignment with what I love to do, which is dancing. So most are professional dancers. I used to dance here in the choreography and hip hop and all the groups here. And I really love dancing. So this satisfies that need. And she has this class on Friday mornings, and it's fantastic, and I'm loving it. And I did it before the live, and it's really good. Anyway, so that energy from exercise fuels me to be ready for you, for the voice. If you're a singer, also that helps a lot for the voice because it keeps all the energy, the breath, the lungs and everything. If you're wondering about the alien, it's actually Grooversity. Grooversity, it's a band, it's a Brazilian drum band that is fantastic. They sing and they do drums, and they gave me this t-shirt as a gift last year when I came, and I saw them outdoors, and then I participated outdoors in front of the Isabella Gardner Museum on a special day for Columbus Day. I know it's controversial right now, but I did that, and I participated, and they gave me as a thank you for participating and singing with them and dancing and leading the choreography. They gave me this t-shirt, it's an alien playing the drums, and it's called Grooversity. Shout out to Grooversity. I hope I can see you again and dance with you and sing with you. They're here in Boston. Anyway, so this is all I wanted to leave you for now. So my left brain dad, and this is how left brain can be combined with the right brain, how you can succeed. Doesn't matter what brain you have, you can succeed, and you can reach me in any of the social media as Neni Chacin. I am on all the social media as YouTube and Periscope and Facebook and everything, Pinterest, Twitter, everything, right? So I have all my presence everywhere. However you want to contact me, email, everything is my website is automateyoursuccesscoaching.com. And you can find a lot of COVID resources as well if you're needing some information about how to survive during this time. There's also some great links for Americans to get some government loans and everything. So thank you for watching. I am Neni Carolina Chacin. This is a pleasure for me to have Songversation live episode with you every single day. And tomorrow will be 1 hour, more like a concert format, where I will sing 5 or 6 songs, and I will also coach, and I will also give you some strategies. I hope I see you there tomorrow. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting me. Please give a like, share, leave me a comment, what you think about this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to stop it, because if you don't interact, if you don't tell me anything, that if you don't like it, if it's not really serving you, then it doesn't make sense, right? But I think I will change the format next week. I may restart the podcast that I have, my Songversation podcast, on all the different platforms that I have. There are some episodes there from there on there, but I may restart it, and I may move the Songversation some in YouTube once a week, and maybe once on this another platform or social media. I'll do another live on all social media, and then I'll exchange it with an audio version of on Songversation on the podcast version. And maybe I'll have some surprises for you. Maybe I'll have another show somewhere else. I'll tell you later. But so let me know if this is helping, and I'll change the format a little bit next week, because we're going back to work, so I might not be able to do this every single day like I've been, but it's been great. So I'll see you tomorrow, 1 hour at 111, and thank you so much. Hello. Where are you? Gilbert? Are you in Lebanon? Are you in Turks and Caicos? I don't know where you are, but I do follow it. I do see what you're doing in the music and everything. Have an invitation to go sing in Lebanon and in London. So maybe we'll see you soon over there. Talk to you later. He's in Cyprus. Oh, okay, you're in Cyprus. All right. Well, maybe I need to visit you. I have some friends in Greece that I need to go. Yes, I saw that you weren't in Lebanon anymore. Yes. So I hope I see you soon. Maybe I'll go visit when the doors open. I can visit my friends in Greece, and I can travel again. I can't wait to be on the air and to travel and share my coaching and my singing with everywhere in the world. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, 1:11 p.m. Have a great Friday. Just remember, believe in miracles. Things can happen. You can be a right or left brainer, and you can still succeed. So see you soon. Bye-bye.